नमस्कार बच्चों, आप सब कैसे हो? आज हमारी एक नई स्टोरी है राकेश खत्री जी की। उन्हें नेस्ट मैन भी कहा जाता है। तो फिर चले देखेंगे उनकी स्टोरी क्या है। द नेस्ट मैन ऑफ इंडिया, राकेश खत्री। हैव यू नोटिस्ड? Nowadays we see very few birds flying due to the increasing level of pollution and urbanization. The birds and animals have lost their homes and are now wandering to find shelter. They die due to lack of food, water, heat, and no place to stay. As per reports, because of acid rain, the fish population gets affected as well, for which the food source of birds becomes scarce. The Nest Man of India has dedicated his life to providing shelter to the birds. Rakesh Khatri belongs to Delhi and he has a special attachment to the birds and animals. The birds and animals are not living in a pleasant atmosphere or are wandering in search of shelters, etc. Always disturbed him. Before shifting to Ashok Vihar, Rakesh Khatri stayed in Purani Delhi and was always warned by his parents to be gentle and cautious with the creatures. He recalls moments where his elders told them not to switch on fans as the birds nested in the higher corners of the room and could get hurt. Making notes of all the issues the birds faced, Rakesh Khatri started building nests for them by himself. Initially, he started building the nest with a few materials that comprised raw coconut shells and newspapers and waste cartons, boxes, etc. He filled up the coconut shells with shredded newspapers and pasted them on the outer walls. He tied it with a stick and hung it somewhere close to the buildings and homes. Though this was not a successful attempt, he didn't lose hope. He kept trying until he got it right. Rakesh Khatri can be called the epitome of the idiom practice makes a man perfect. He made his next attempt using a few more varieties of atoms, which included bamboo sticks, light husk, and jute thread. This one was a successful attempt, as in the next 4 days a bird made it their home. Soon after, people started asking him to make nest for them, and that's how Rakesh Khatri made his first batch of 20 nests. They put these nests up in the locality. Today, Rakesh Khatri makes a variety of nests that are made mainly of disposed Tetra packs. This helps to reduce garbage and waste is also recycled. Rakesh Khatri, a green activist in the Indian capital, has built more than 250,000 nests in a bid to save house sparrows, efforts which have earned him the title of Nest Man. This is absolutely incredible. He's doing some praiseworthy work for our society by developing different shelter homes for the birds. Being a passionate environmentalist and having an endless love for birds and animals, Rakesh Khatri always thought of different ways to help them. To contribute more to environmental development, betterment, and Preservation, Rakesh Khatri founded EcoRoots Foundation in 2012. EcoRoots Foundation works towards spreading awareness among people about environmental issues and motivates them to work for the betterment of it. EcoRoots Foundation has successfully carried out the initiatives they had taken. Some of them include building tree canopies in the rows of East Delhi, building herbal nurseries in school complexes, and installed recycle e-waste bins in residential areas. For all the praiseworthy work Rakesh Khatri has been doing, he has bagged several awards. He won the Limca Book of Records award twice, once for conducting workshops to teach participants how to make handmade nests, and another one was for organizing the largest theatre event on climate change, with 1,12,000 students and performance in 12 languages. Rakesh Khatri also received the National Award for his incredible efforts in science and technology, communication through innovative and traditional methods. He also received the London World Book of Records Award for creating 1,25,000 nests using jute and Tetra packs. Moral of the story: we should not ignore other living beings and should do something to make life easier for them too. Some hard words of this story I am giving to you. Students, you have to note down it and learn it. Or when you listen this story again, that time you revise that words whenever you feel it is hard. 1. Urbanization. Urbanization is the process where a greater proportion of a population shifts from rural to urban areas. In Marathi, शहरीकरण. 2. Wandering means traveling aimlessly from place to place. 3. Scarce means not existing in a large quantities. Means in Marathi, durlabh. 4. Cautious means taking great care to avoid possible danger or problems. In Marathi, जागरूक. 5. Creatures, a living thing such as an animal, a bird, a fish, or an insect, but not a plant. In Marathi, प्राणी. 6. Recalls, to remember something, a fact, event, action, etc. from the past. In Marathi, आठवणे. 7. Comprised, to consist of, to be made up of, or you can say included. In Marathi, समावेश किंवा चा बनलेला. 8. Shredded means torn or cut into several small pieces. In Marathi, तुकडे करणे. 9. Tied means बांधलेले. 10. Epitome, a person that is perfect example of a particular quality. In Marathi, उदाहरण, आदर्श. 11. Means
Idiom.
phrase. In Marathi, मन. 12. Husk means भुसा. 13. Jute म्हणजे ताग. 14. Tetra packs means Tetra packs are mostly used for packaging of different products, food and edible goods. 15. Bid, an offer by a person or a business company to pay a certain amount of money for something. 16. Incredible means amazing. In Marathi, आश्चर्यकारक. 17. Praiseworthy, deserving approval and admiration means प्रशंसनीय. 18. Canopies means an ornamental cloth hung up over something. In Marathi, छत, मंडपी किंवा आच्छादन. 19. RWA. The full form of this is Resident Welfare Association. It is a non-governmental organization in India. 20. Limca Book of Records. This is an annual reference book published in India documenting world records held by Indians. Theatre means drama. 22. Innovative means the process of creating and successfully implementing new ideas, methods, products, or services that add value or solve problems. In Marathi, नाविन्यपूर्ण. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye. Take care.